Today we'll be troubleshooting a crank but no start on our 4018 machine. This is a brand new unit, so we're just going through the steps that you would follow. This one will fire up, so we'll show you on the screen what would happen if it potentially was not starting. First, we want to start by applying power to the panel. The first thing you want to look for if your machine is not starting is your fault screen. So here you can see we do not have any faults on this particular machine. The next place we want to check is our fuel level. So if we come over here, we want to visually inspect our fuel level. So we do have about a quarter tank in this machine. So now we want to make sure our fuel pump is working. So we'll take off this front cover. From there, we can look inside our engine compartment. We want to check our fuel filter and make sure we do have fuel coming into it. And you also want to listen for your fuel pump engaging. It has a whining or higher pitch noise, so you will be able to hear that very, very good. If you are not getting fuel, you want to make sure that your fuel shutoff is not turned off. So you want to make sure this valve is in line with your fuel line. If it is turned, that is off. And this is on. To make sure our fuel pump is turning on, we want to turn off the power to the panel and reapply power, and that'll kickstart our fuel pump. So we're going to toggle the power off, toggle the power back on, and you want to be kind of quick when you go back up to the front of the machine. So now we're listening for the fuel pump, and we do hear it coming on. And we also verified the fuel is flowing through the filter. Once you've verified that you're getting fuel coming through your inline fuel filter, you want to check and see when the last time you had a fluid filter service was, because you run the potential of your fuel filter being clogged, which would not supply the engine with fuel, so it would not start. Once you've verified that though, we can move on to check the alternator belt. And to do so, we need to take the 4 latches for our engine cover off. So you just pull up, and you want to make sure you rotate it down so it doesn't ding your machine. There are 2 in the front and 2 in the back. Okay, once we've got the latches loose, we want to remove or loosen our clamp for the air filter. So to do that, we'll need a flathead, and we will just loosen this clamp right here. So once that's loosened, we'll be able to lift the entire cover off. And you do want assistance for this. Ready? Now that you've got your engine cover removed, we want to inspect the alternator belt. We want to check it to see if there are any tears, rips, or if it has broken off. This one is okay, so we know that is not the issue on this machine, but you would see tears in it or just completely broken off. If you're still experiencing issues after following all of these steps, give us a call and we can help with any further troubleshooting.